Welcome to Global Intel. Today, we tackle a huge topic. The petrodollar system is collapsing. This change affects you and the global economy. The petrodollar, established in the 1970s, ties oil trade to the dollar. This allowed the U.S. to manage extensive debts. Yet, 20% of oil trades now bypass the dollar. Saudi Arabia is trading in yuan and rupees now. Is this the end of U.S. financial dominance? First, let's explore the rise of the petrodollar. After World War II, the U.S. dollar became the world's reserve currency. In 1971, the U.S. abandoned the gold standard. The petrodollar was born in 1973 through a deal with Saudi Arabia. Oil was priced in dollars, boosting demand for the currency. This demand allowed the U.S. to run deficits effortlessly. In 2022, the dollar still held majority shares in global trade. However, this system was about more than just the economy. The U.S. used it to maintain control over oil-rich nations. Next, let's discuss the cracks forming in this foundation. Countries like Iran and Venezuela started trading oil in euros and yuan. The 2022 BRICS summit highlighted this shift. By 2023, Saudi Arabia announced it would trade oil in different currencies. In June 2024, the U.S.-Saudi petrodollar agreement expired without renewal. Together with Iran, Saudi Arabia is exploring BRICS membership. These nations control a significant chunk of global oil production. Are we observing a trend, or a real shift in power? Now, consider the geopolitical drivers. The U.S. has weaponized the dollar through sanctions. This backfired, with countries seeking alternatives. China, with vast dollar reserves, could heavily impact the dollar's value. Saudi Arabia's increasing ties with China are also notable. The U.S. now faces a challenging landscape. Are these shifts a loss of control for the U.S. or a necessary adjustment? The economic fallout could be severe. Without strong demand for dollars, its value could decline. This means higher prices and decreased purchasing power for Americans. A recent Bloomberg report warned of significant inflation spikes. Globally, nations may adopt multiple currencies, reducing the dollar's influence. Is the petrodollar's demise an immediate threat, or a slow change? So, where do we go from here? The decline of the petrodollar isn't the end for the dollar. The U.S. needs to adjust, diversify its economy, and rebuild trust with its allies. Consumers will still use dollars, but alternatives are emerging. This could lead to currency volatility and trade wars. Does this signify a chance for independence, or new dependencies? If you found this video insightful, give us a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and subscribe for more analysis. Let's continue to question the systems shaping our world. Stay informed and critical with Global Intel.